Good morning, friends. I hope you guys are well. It's a beautiful sunny day here in South Yorkshire. Life is good. I'm here in a new area where they have lots of workouts, outdoor workout machines. It's nice and peaceful, quiet. And life is good, friends. It's good. I've had my coffee this morning and I'm pleased to say it's been 11 weeks since I last smoked a cigarette. Life is good to be free from that addiction, that horrible addiction, that destructive addiction called cigarettes. I've freed myself from that slavery. It was literally a form of slavery. And I just want to encourage you guys to work on yourselves, that it is possible. It is possible to give up anything that harms your body, be it alcohol, cigarettes, gambling, the sugar in your coffee. You can cut all of this and you can do it. It's all a matter of mindset. Smoking was not easy to give up. It's a very hard drug to give up. The nicotine is an evil, evil drug. You know, it's one of the fastest working drugs out there known to mankind, known to humanity. So, you know, as easy as it is to say, it is a hard drug. But the beauty about having your mindset in the right place and having key points of why you want to give up. Of course, you want your health. You don't want any smoking related illnesses or addiction related illnesses. You want to live a quality life. You want to go back to your natural state as God has intended, as the universe has intended. And this should put your mind in the right place. And people usually have many reasons why they give up or why they can't give up, actually, for that matter. Is some say, oh, they have a stressful life. And that should be the reason why you should give up, because if you're going through stresses, if it's from your relationships, financial stress, health issues, then these are the main reasons. These are the critical reasons why you should be giving up anything that harms your body. So for that fact, you know, it's just a matter of thinking differently, looking at things differently in order to get your mind in the right place. And as I say, you gain nothing from it, you know. If you gain something from it, fair enough, but you gain nothing from it. And if you're under the age of 40, 90% of smoking related illnesses will go away, basically. It will dissipate if you give up smoking, because your body can heal itself. The harm that's done can, be reversed if you quit smoking before the age of 40. And no matter what age you are, if you do quit, you will still reap the benefits, and the benefits are straight away. After 20 minutes, you'll feel that, your circulation, your air, your breathing will improve back to, your heart rate will go back to normal after an hour, and so on. After 3 weeks, the nicotine's out of your body. If you don't use any patches or gums or vapes, it'll be out of your system. That's why I didn't use any aids to assist me in giving up. It was just a mindset that I'm no longer a slave. I will never touch a cigarette, and that's it. Yesterday I had my car serviced. I was changing the oil. There was a guy already there, also another customer, and the mechanic was working on my car. And we were talking, conversation was flowing, and then all of a sudden he popped out a pack of 20 Benson and he offered me a cigarette. And I said, no, I'm okay, thank you. I've given up smoking. It's been nearly 11 weeks. I said, all right, that's fine, brother. He says, I try to give up, but it's... So I encouraged him. I referred him to my channel and my playlist to, shift your mind in the right place. You can do it. He was a lovely guy, lovely Jamaican brother. And he was telling me that the mechanic, he can control himself, like he's a social smoker. I said, listen, if he can control himself, that means he can give up as well. But then I didn't want to argue with people, and no, it's not even a matter of argument. Some people are set in their ways that they think it's social, they can control themselves. If they can really control themselves, give them a test. Let them give up for a week if they really can. And in most cases they can't, because they are addicted. But they kid themselves that they are social smokers. Even one cigarette harms your body. It can ignite thousands of cancerous chemicals in your body, and it's a risky business. You do not take any risks with your health. You control the controllables. And this day and age, there are many things that are against us, our health, the processed food that we eat, the air that we breathe in, There are some things that are beyond our control, but what we can control, we should control. Like smoking, you know, and I thought I knew better, but it's such an addictive substance, such an addictive drug that, you know, even the smartest of people, there are accounts of doctors, of heart surgeons that will operate on your body. Then when they go for their break, they'll pop a cigarette in their mouth and smoke. And these are intelligent people, they work on your body. Why? Because the nicotine is powerful, is a strong drug. And you know, these companies know it. These companies that produce these cigarettes, and they give us lip service, the government, that, you know, we are increasing the prices so people don't smoke. They put a picture on these cigarettes to show a person dying with their body parts, you know, ruined by cigarettes. But they know that even with them pictures, with them warnings, people will still pick it up and buy it and smoke it. It's that much of a strong drug that they are sure they will still make their money. So if you're of ordinary background, working class background, any background for that matter, but especially working class, ordinary background, the challenges that we have in life, in society, in our careers, in our finances are hard, are many. Life will throw things at us that are hard, but we have to go through it. So why should we make it harder than it needs to be? Why? Why do we need to harm our body, our health? This same body that's trying to take us through this life. If you're of a person of faith, you will understand. If you are a person of non-faith, you should still understand that this body is to carry us through this world, this life, and we should look after it and maintain it so we can have a good, meaningful life, friends. And on that note, I will leave you guys with my favorite quote, that if you have your health, you have 1,000 problems, and if you lose your health, you have one problem. So let that sink in, and I hope that I have encouraged you guys, inspired you guys, motivated you guys, or whatever you've taken away from my videos, to look after your health, prioritize your health. That way your mental health will improve, your fitness will improve, you will attract positivity, you will attract good people around you. Then you can work on other aspects of your life to progress and to deal with, and you know, challenges that arise in life. Life is good, friends. And I'm happy to be making these content, these videos, to share my life, to share my experiences with you guys, my failures with you guys, so that I can help my fellow human beings and have a good life, you know.